Hey everyone, I'm Asia Dang. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. Today, we are going to be talking about when you get your raise. We posed this question on the MSTRPLN IG, what kind of the goals people wanted to achieve in 2023. And a lot of people, besides getting out of debt, besides, saving up for emergency funds, a lot of people wanted to get a raise in 2023. So it inspired me to think about when that does happen, because we're putting it all in the universe, what are some of the moves you need to make financially to make sure you don't spend it all in one place? The first thing you're going to do is you're going to reevaluate your goals. When you first get your raise, you might be tempted to go on a shopping spree, go on a vacation, all those fun things that we want to do with our well-deserved, well-earned raise. But I'm going to have to pause you for a second because we first need to reevaluate our goals, and then we can decide where our money wants to go. Make a list of your life and financial goals. If you have the MSTRPLN planner, you should have already done this at the beginning of the year. Your goal setting page, your financial goals page. If you haven't done that, don't worry, it's time to do it now. And we're doing this because we just want to make sure that our goals, when we wrote this last month, still align with who we are today, because things change, and things especially change when you come into more money. So before we do any spending, we want to make sure that our goals still align with what we want. And then you can go through your life goals, your financial goals, and see what things you can start tacking off the list now that you have more money. But you want to get a clear sense of where you are with your goals so you can start making the most out of your money. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to adjust your budget. I think that this should happen every couple months anyways. For me, I actually do need to adjust my budget because I think I'm making less money than I did when I first started my budget, which is kind of scary. But you should always want to check in with your budget and adjust things because your life is always changing. If you don't have a budget, it's time to get one. I'm gonna link one of my old how to budget videos in the cards. I'm also thinking about doing another one this year anyways, because that one is pretty dated, but it's time to get started. We don't wanna be irresponsible with our money. Figuring out where your money is going or has been going every month is so important to make sure that you're just not throwing away all your cash. But I have to say, if you got a raise and you're making more money, redoing your budget might actually be kind of fun because you have more money to go to things that you really enjoy. So figure out your goals, look at your budget, and decide where your extra money is gonna go. So for me, I don't get raises per se, but sometimes I do get really, really big brand deals. And when I do get paid, keyword when I do get paid, I normally throw a bunch of money at my financial goals. So when I get paid, I just throw a ton of money at my sinking funds. Remember, I'm debt free. I have a fully funded emergency fund. So now it's just time to build wealth and save up for things that are important to me. But for you, maybe you can throw a ton of extra money every month at your debt to become debt free more quickly. Maybe you can save up for that emergency fund more quickly and start living your life as a less stressed out being. Or maybe you can finally save up quickly enough for a home down payment. I mean, just knowing what your budget is and being very clear on what your goals are for the year and for, the next couple years, it will be very clear as to what you need to do with your money. I just want to be very clear that you understand that building a budget, despite your income amount, is very important because a fifth of Americans who earn six figures actually live paycheck to paycheck. And we're not going to be one of those people, okay? So 1, understand where your goals are. 2, build your budget. 3, it's time to hike up those retirement contributions. If you aren't already, it's time to max out your retirement contributions. Ideally, you should be putting, the saying is 15% of your income towards retirement. That does include employer match. So if you're already maxed out on that, remember you can also open a Roth. So for 2023, you're able to contribute $6,500 into your Roth. So if you're honestly already maxing out like your 401k, and then you start putting money into a Roth, you are going to be retiring, as I like to say, like a spoiled bitch. So we love to see it. So that you have a lot of options to do with your retirement contributions. Number 4, that'll just make your life so much easier, is to automate your finances. I unfortunately don't do this because I don't have like a monthly paycheck that comes in all the time consistently. But if I did, that would actually be the first thing that I would do that would change my life. As it was said in the glory days of rap and music videos, more money, more problems. So we're gonna automate our lives just to make things a little bit more easier. Set up automatic retirement withdrawals, auto transfer into investment accounts, auto pay debts. And if you're still building up your emergency fund, you can also auto transfer things into your savings account as well. Basically, you're gonna make non-fun things really easy to do by not even thinking about it. So you can concentrate on number 5, which is treat yourself. Listen, after all the financial things are said and done, it's time to enjoy the glories of your money. And I'm obviously not saying to be irresponsible, because everything we want to pay for is already planned, but it's time to treat yourself, girl. A lot of people that responded to the Master Plan IG question said that they wanted to go on trips and start traveling more. So maybe you want to treat yourself, maybe not to a full-blown vacation if you haven't already saved up for it, but maybe a mini staycation. For me, I always love to treat myself for a nice little spa day. Maybe you can finally buy that bag or that piece of equipment or whatever it is that you have been wanting for a really long time. Don't go overboard, though I know you won't, because you're watching this channel and we're all financially savvy now, but treat yourself. Be proud of yourself, be proud of your accomplishments. Even if you're still in debt, even if you haven't reached all your financial goals, take a little bit of that money and reward yourself for being a bad bitch, for being in charge of your money, and for making that income. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. This is just a very simple video as to what to do once you start making more money in 2023, because I'm just giving all of us the juju of that. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you have anything to add to this. Thanks, Lukey. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And Lukey and I wish you a very happy week, and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye.